Mitzvah. Mitzvah through ASMR. Okay, so you've come in to have some tea. I'm so glad that you could make it and that we could have a little tea party together. Now, let me show you the different types of tea that I have. And I'm really excited to show you the containers I keep the tea in. So we've got this one, which looks like a little London telephone booth. It's tin, and you can see a London policeman. I think they call them a bobby. We've got a little girl and her probably younger sibling, and they're gonna mail something. We've got a young child and a mother and a phone, and then another one with the mother and child. And so all of the tin containers I'm going to show you were a gift, and I just think they're a really nice thing to keep tea in. So let me show you what's in this one first. We've got this brand called Ahmad tea, I believe, and it's just little tea bags like this, and this is English breakfast, so it's a black tea. I really like English breakfast, especially this brand. I think it's very nice. It's very easy to sip. I used to not always like black tea, but it's really grown on me, especially Earl Grey and English breakfast. Oh, there's another one called Constant Comment. I think that's a Bigelow tea. I'm not sure. That one's really nice too. So we've got our black tea for breakfast. Okay, now next we've got this little tin. It has, oh, you know what? This might have been what the Ahmad English breakfast came in originally, but as it got smaller, I put it in here so I could fit other teas in here. And this has the traditional British flag on it. They're all British themed, I think, just because, you know, that's a popular place for tea, but not the only place. And again, yeah, these were just gifts given to me. I think this is my least favorite out of the tins that I have, and it's still very pretty. There's even, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's like a golden sparkle, like little golden dots. And so let me show you what's in this one. We've got two types of tea. These are individually wrapped. I really like those kind, although maybe it's a bit wasteful, but I just like them being individually wrapped. So we've got two in here. We've got oolong tea, which oolong is like a gentler one. I think, I'm not sure if it's a white tea or a black tea. Actually, I'm just not sure, but it's really common with Asian cuisine. If you ever go to an Asian restaurant where they serve tea, it's often oolong, although sometimes it's jasmine or something else. But I like oolong because it's a very mild flavor. Yeah, and I just have a lot of nice memories going to restaurants and drinking it before a meal. Okay, so we've got oolong, and then there's another tea in here. We've got mint tea. This one says, oops, what does it say? Mint medley. And I think mint tea is very interesting because I always think of mint as being like very cool, but you're heating it up and drinking it hot, so it's like hot and cool at the same time. And I find it's really nice for if you have a stomach ache. And this one is a mix, so it's a mix of peppermint leaves, spearmint leaves, rose hips, lemon peel, and hibiscus. But it really tastes quite minty. And I think it's a funny pun, minty, minty, minty. Okay, so we've got those two here. And then we've got, I think this is my favorite tin. Maybe the phone booth, I'm not sure. But this is like one of those old London red buses that has 2 levels. And it's that Ahmad brand again. And the bus says English breakfast, and then London, Oxford, York, and Edinburgh, I think is how you pronounce it, not Edinburgh. Oh, there's something that says Earl Grey here too. And we've got the back of the bus here with people playing instruments. And then we've got the front with a driver, and it says all the stops the bus is taking. So London to Edinburgh, Windsor, Oxford, Nottingham, Lincoln, York, Carlisle, Edinburgh Castle. And we've got the little driver, and it says, enjoy Ahmad Tea of London, the world's most exclusive tea. And so what we have in this one is actually a series of samplers. I can get them all out. So we've got these, basically they're herbal teas. And so this is a sampler of different flavor herbal teas. So we have Country Peach Passion, and then we have Black Cherry Berry. We've got True Blueberry. We've got Raspberry Zinger. And we've got Wild Berry. So, I'll put those back for now. Is there a type of tea that you're really feeling like calls to you the most? Oh, sure, well, I can remind you. So this one has the English breakfast. This one has oolong and mint tea. And this one has the various samples of herbal tea. And they're all like berry and fruit flavors. What do you think? I know it can be tough to decide. You're thinking about one of the herbal teas? Okay. Okay, I can show you them again one more time. So, we've got peach, black cherry, blueberry, raspberry, and wild berry. Do any of those sound good to you? You want to try the wild berry? Okay, so leave that aside. I think that's an excellent choice. I'm sure it will be a good mix of different berries. So you're not stuck with just one flavor. I'm just taking a look. It looks like there's hibiscus, rose hips, orange peel, chicory, blackberry, black raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, cranberry, cherry. Wow, it's got it all, and I think that's a great choice. And then I think because I actually want to stay up and wake up a little, I think I'm gonna go with the English breakfast. So before we make the tea, there's one more very important choice we both have to make. We have to pick which mug we're gonna drink out of. So I'll let you choose first. Let me show you all the mugs I have. So first, we've got this very floral, flowery mug. And what I like about it is it's shaped like a teacup, but it's larger than a traditional teacup. It's more of like a mug. So that one's nice. Let's see what else. This one's quite unique. This is enamelware, and it says Fairbanks. And yes, you can guess, I got this in Fairbanks, Alaska. And it's enamelware, so you can put it directly on heat. It's really great for camping, so that you can just cook directly on heat when you're camping. And I just think it's really pretty. That's why I got it. I just like, there's like outdoor scenes in each of the letters that spell out Fairbanks. And don't worry about the staining. That's very normal for enamelware to have a stain to it. Okay. We also have this mug that's like white and speckly with a brown top. It's kind of a traditional look. I'm not sure where it originated, but there's a lot of mugs with this kind of design from a certain time. But I like how this one is like shaped. It's shaped like kind of like it curves inward. I just kind of like it. It's pretty, it's simple. This one is very cute. It's an owl. You can see the eyes, the nose, the feathers, the wings, and it's shaped very similarly to the last mug where it kind of goes in. And so I think this one is very cute. So that's the owl mug. And then finally we've got this little beautiful Shalom mug. So it says Shalom this way and in English this way. This is white and blue, and I really like deep dark blues. So this one is very pretty too. So, did you have one in mind? Let me line them all up. If we can fit them all, I have to turn the owl a little. Okay, which one are you thinking? Which one? You want this one shaped like a teacup? Perfect choice. We've got this flowery teacup mug and the wild berry. Let me set that aside. And then let's see, what am I gonna pick? As much as I love Little Owlie, I think today it's between these two mugs. I think I'll go with the Shalom mug. Okay, so Shalom, and we're gonna do the English breakfast. So let me go heat those up, and then I'll be right back, okay? And actually, before I go, let me do something so you have a little ambiance. I thought we'd have them anyways when I come back. I've got these tea lights with a slight scent to them, honeydew. So we've got these honeydew tea lights, and I still don't know the history of tea lights too much, but I always just thought they were useful little lights, little candles. And then one day I was at a tea shop, and the tea shop had these like old decorative, well, not decorative, they were in use, but these old little teapots that were being heated with a tea light underneath. And my friend pointed out and said, oh, look at those nice tea lights under the teapot. And that's when I realized tea lights might have been invented as a function to actually light tea and heat it, and I had never realized that's why they're called that. I never verified if that's the case, but I think that might be. You'll have to let me know if you know more about it. But in the meantime, let me just light these. It's a very gentle scent, so I don't think it will mess with the taste and flavor of our tea. But while I go heat up our tea and prepare it, I'll light these and you can enjoy the ambiance. Okay. So we've got one, two, one for each of us. Okay, and I will be right back with our tea. Just hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Oh yes, I'm glad you enjoyed the lights. We'll keep them going. I might move them to the side in a moment. But let me hand you your tea. So here you go. It's not too hot. Okay, and then I've got my little Shalom mug. Let me move these over to the side here so that they're not too in our way and we can still see each other and chat. Okay, so let's take a sip together. Wow, that is really good. I think this is my favorite English breakfast. How is yours? Oh, it's good, yeah. Very berry. You can taste the blueberry and the blackberry and the cherry the most. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, strawberry's a great flavor. Some of the other flavors they mentioned are great too, but I feel like those flavors usually are pretty strong when something's flavored with them. I'm glad you like it. That was a great choice. And the great thing about herbal teas is that there's no caffeine. And I know you were saying that you want to relax and you've been having trouble sleeping, so hopefully the warm tea will just like help you with relaxing. If you start to feel tired and your eyes start to close, that's completely okay. I won't think it's rude. I totally understand what it's like when you need to catch up on sleep. I'm just so happy I chose this tea too. It's really tasty. I can't really describe what it tastes like. Let me try again. No, I can't tell you what the flavors are. I just know that it's hard to explain. It's all like mild flavors, which I think I like because sometimes black tea is very strong. Although I guess it depends how long you steep it too. I didn't steep mine for too long. That helps prevent it from tasting bitter. But yeah, I can't quite put my finger on what it is. There's still a tiny bit of bitterness, but it's really perfectly complemented with the other flavors. Yeah, I know, I barely smell these, which I think is nice because once in a while you get a gentle whiff of the honeydew, but it won't overpower when you're trying to taste something. And I see your eyes are starting to get heavy. That's perfectly fine. If you start to feel sleepy, you can put the mug down and you can lay down. I have a bed in the corner if you need to just lay down. But yeah, you can stay with me for now, and if you just want to sit here and close your eyes, that's okay too. I'm just gonna sip on my tea. And this is such a small mug that it doesn't hold as much liquid. Yours is a little bit bigger. I'm going to finish mine now. That was just perfect, just what I needed. And now I want you to just continue to relax. Just continue to relax. Close your eyes. It's okay to close your eyes. And just drift to sleep with the taste of berries and fruit. Sweet to help you with sweet dreams. Good night, good night. Take a nap. Close your eyes and drift to sleep. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, Toda Rabah, Laila Tov. Thank you very much and good night.